Hi, I'm Chase Craig with CBH Homes, and today I'm here to talk to you about taxes and homeowners exemptions and how those relate to new construction properties and foreclosure or bank-owned homes. So if you remember in our last video, we talked about how monthly payments work. PITI we went over. If you remember, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Today I really want to focus on taxes. So your homeowners exemption in the state of Idaho, they allow you to deduct up to 50% of the value that you pay taxes on if it's your primary residence home. So how that works is, here's our example. We got a $100,000 home. We get a $50,000 exemption because it's going to be our primary residence. So we end up paying taxes on $50,000. So we're going to use a levy rate of 1%, which is fairly average in our market here. We're going to use a levy rate of 1%, and the numbers are easy. And as you remember, I appreciate easy math. So per year, you're going to pay on this $100,000 home, you're going to pay $500 per year. So that's 100 divided by 2. You pay 1% on 50 grand, which is $500 per year. Per month, that's going to bring that down to $42 per month. 41.67 for those of you checking me on calculators. So that $42 is what goes here in your taxes. So your principal and interest and insurance is all something different, but your taxes is going to be $42 a year in that example. Well, how does that relate to bank-owned new homes and foreclosures? So in a new home, you have up to 30 days from the date you close to file for your homeowner's exemption. So right at your closing, right at the closing table, they give you a document. It's a homeowner's tax exemption that you fill out. You're going to take that right to the Ada County Assessor's Office, and they're going to put your deduction in place. So if it's under $200,000, it's 50% off. So for our example, $150,000, we're going to be able to pay on half of that. So we get our homeowner's exemption, HO exempt, which is going to be 75 grand. We're going to cut this in half. So obviously, since we're going in half, we end up with $75,000 that we're paying our taxes on. So at $75,000, we're going to go ahead and take our levy rate of 1%. We're going to take 75 grand times 0.01, that's 1%. Easy math, I love that. $750 per year is what you pay in taxes. So we're going to go ahead and divide that by 12. Per month, you're going to pay $62.50. So $750 is your obligation per year. Per month, that escrows out to $62.50 per month. All right, now let's go to our bank-owned property. Now, since it's after, today's date is April 26th, I believe. Since it's after April 15th, you can no longer file a homeowner's exemption this year on that property. Even though once you move into that bank-owned property, you're going to take possession and it's going to be your primary residence. Because the bank owns it, it's not their primary residence, and there's no longer a homeowner's exemption on that property. So, how does that break down? Well, we can't take half. We have to pay on this whole number. So this $150,000 number, you can just times this by 2 basically, but let's run through it again. Take 150 grand. We times that by 0.01. It's going to be $1,500 is what we're going to be paying on. $1,500 per year. We're going to go ahead and divide that by 12 to get our monthly payment, which is $125 per month you have to pay on this home. Now, a lot of realtors and lenders sometimes forget about this fact when they're looking and showing you properties. So you may qualify currently for $150,000 on a bank-owned home, but guess what? That's based on you paying $62.50 more per month. And as we remember from our last video, it's about $6.50 per thousand that you finance. So a hypothetical, well, I'm looking at bank-owned, I can only qualify up to $150, and I want to have 3,000 square feet, and that's all I can get. Can't get that with brand new. Well, guess what? If they're qualifying you for that bank-owned home with no homeowner's exemption, you might be able to just come over to this new home and get that much more in purchasing power. If we took $62 divided by $650, it's almost $9,500 more you can qualify for to get a brand new home, and guess what? You'll have the same exact monthly payment.